Hi, and welcome to your favorite podcast of the Temple Shall Live, the video castle recaps of your Mets. I want to start by saying that, in my view, probably regular season is overrated because it's a complete different feeling where you're going to the playoffs. And yes, we were extremely lucky this past Sunday. The Mets managed to pass in back-to-back consecutive new mini formats playoffs back in 2024 and now in 2025 we have managed to actually make our curse to get into that next stage into the playoff. But in this one it was quite interesting, quite exciting because last year, if you remember, all the four teams that were in the minis actually went 2-0, including the Mets. So that didn't put to test what is, to me, one of the fun and coolest format that we might ever witness when it comes to the minis, right? Having that third team that is not playing, just rooting for the other team for a result to happen. And quite frankly, it happened in two of the four fields, and in one, it was this close to actually happen. We, the Mets, along with the Mariners, were rooting for the other team, and also the A's, although the A's they couldn't materialize that to happen. Something that can change, and definitely through the offseason, we'll review what the run rule differential plays into a factor. But what it is undeniable is how exciting this new format is, right? So, like I said, with the Mets, along with the Reds, the Twins, and the Mariners advanced to the Big Boys playoff. For the Mets, we're going to be focusing against the Cubs, a team that we actually already faced in 2024 with some familiar faces. You can actually go into this clip and see what was the recap on that preview, as well as this other clip, which is what happened the week after that matchup between the Mets and the Cubs. But definitely a team that we know and we'll try to, of course, adapt into a very strong team. I want to also congratulate the other teams that were in our pool, the Mets and along with the Mets, the Dodgers and the Braves. Two very strong teams. We managed to be the lucky one to advance. Nonetheless, a very good couple of teams that we face. So with that, and talking about recaps of meeting and what have you, I'm gonna dive into or guest interview a guy that unfortunately has to have a close up for his season, but a great captain nonetheless, the one and only Cesar Garza. So I hope you enjoy this interview. Let's go there.
Okay. So we're live, week 13. Very happy because we're gonna have another week of interviews because we made it. Thank you very much. I mean, I didn't want to brag about in front of the Cardinals about that, but you were in a different pool. You actually beat us because you're in the ninth spot. And by the way, we're actually trying to catch up on something that we couldn't do last week. So I have Cesar Garza here. I have people actually congratulating me, but you'll have to wait in line. I have Cesar first.
Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations.
that I take.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Cesar. Well, I had this plan for last week and talk to you about the expectation and what you want to do for the Cardinals. Of course, I'm going to tweak this question a bit and ask you what you want to say to the whole team from the Cardinals now that the season is over.
Oh, goodness. I'm grateful I got my first chance to play this season with some friends of mine that I had not played with before in the league that actually brought me into the league. Got to play with Blake Jones and his dad. I got to play with Reese Leonard. I got to play with two of my coworkers also that I brought into the league. And so that's just starting with the top four guys on my team. Had a chance to play with some people that were Cardinals last year as well, and got a chance to play with three new guys I hadn't played with before in the spring. I'm grateful for my experience with the team, and while the outcome wasn't great, loved all my guys, loved all the Redbirds that we played with this season.
That's great. And on one piece of recommendation, if you allow me, I brought the Gear Mesh back. Maybe you have to bring the belt back. I'm just saying.
I'd have to bring Jiggers back with the belt.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's a good combo right there. So, I want to do a bit of a quick round, a speed or lightning round. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You have to pick whatever you prefer first, right?
Let's go.
So, favorite nickname, Gordo or the worst?
Gordo.
Gordo, all right. This one might actually take a lot of time from this answer. Who's your favorite player to play with? Andrew Williams, the kid, or Nick Barr?
Oh,
I told you it's going to take a while. You have to pick one. And you have to answer.
Oh, not cool. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go Nick Barr. I'm gonna have to go Nick Barr. He's my brother. Hold on. I could be tied to Nick, No,
you're
no.
gaming the system, man.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go Nick Barr. I'm gonna have to go Nick Barr.
All right, you suck it. I'll pick you first. I like you, Nick, but yeah, I'm smart. I mean, I want to win. Budweiser or Coors?
Oh, Coors, come on, come on.
Going to a Rangers game or to a Rough Rider game?
What day of the week?
Doesn't matter. You pick.
I'd probably go Rough Riders. Probably go Rough Riders.
And I think
No, Rangers.
no, Rangers.
Rangers.
A wise choice because hold on, because I heard that actually you struggle a bit to get foul balls when they hit.
No,
So that's why you skipped the Rough Rider choice.
Yeah. Actually, it was at a game Friday night, and actually got a ball from Lars Newbar was coming off the field. I was with Ava. Lars Newbar was coming off the field in the second inning after the third out. Ball comes at me, Stan caught it. Actually got an ovation from the people around me and stuff. So I feel like I redeemed myself.
Okay,
A little
so
redemption.
he finally got a foul ball after. I mean, third one is a charm. Any final thought? Anything that you want to tell everyone here in the league? I mean, whatever you want to share. While I take care of whatever happened to my thing. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
I know. I feel the same way about the Cardinals losing.
Yeah, he's
I
losing.
feel the same way about the Cardinals losing. Question. Wait, hold on. Question again.
Anything that you want to say to everyone in the league? I mean, I'm getting to 49 subscribers, so heading to 50. Whatever support that you can give me to get to that round 50.
I'm gonna say.
Yes, we're recording. Thank you for blowing the whole interview, guys. But yeah, continue.
I'm gonna say, hey, good luck to the teams that are still in it. Remember what this league is all about. Have some fun. Remember the brotherhood component, and good luck to all the teams that are still out there.
Thank you, Seth. Appreciate your time.
Thank
Yep.
you.
So long, guys.
Another nice interview. Bit of an interruptions here and there, and maybe a kid accident, but I'm happy to say that everything is good and truly appreciate Cesar for joining into this last minute interview. And we have to make some fine tunes on the question because it was prepared for the end of the regular season as opposed to the playoffs. And speaking about the playoffs, like I said, the Mets win 1-1 in this pool series play. We lost against the Braves 7-11. The Braves were leading the whole game. We were close to tied up on the top of the board, but then the Braves came strong and keep scoring runs. We did, though, score a few runs in the last inning because we knew the run differential will matter, and that's what we actually tried to get closer. But unfortunately, we couldn't grab the win. That forced us to stay in field three to face the Dodgers, facing elimination. What we like to describe playing Mets ball, because when we're facing elimination, that's what we actually pulled together our magic. And such we did. We beat the Dodgers 18-3. It was a run rule. The Mets bats came strong. Probably not as strong as the rain that we had in the first inning, but we capitalized on that one, scoring 5 runs in that inning, then another 6 and 7. So it was a very strong performance across the Mets, and we ended up playing just 4 innings because we beat. Clearly, the Dodgers in that game too, which actually materialized to be the third win for the Mets against the Dodgers this season. So with 1-1, then it was all about the Braves and the Dodgers. If the Braves will have won that game, they will have advanced it clear and easy from the group. But if they were losing, they will play out the run differential. And instead of me just telling you what happened, let me just play you this short clip that might summarize what happened in Game 3.
Por los Mets, diseñado por los Mets, aprovechado por apoyado por los Mets, patrocinado por los Mets. Yo no toco ese cochino de dinero.
¿Cómo se goza ganando aquí la gente, manito? Está ligando por perder, a que gane uno para atrás. Y la bola, mano.
Ganador y olvídate de eso.
I was gonna say, he can't run. He always gets a hit. Well, he knows how to find it.
Not against me.
He's sneaky.
Oh, yeah, I did the double play with like
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
against it. And then he did another ground ball to me.
He's a sweet. He knows how to place the ball.
Coño, Bruno, que llegó la ley.
How about double play here, Winston?
El gobierno, cayó el gobierno.
I want to know. If it's a double play, even better, but yeah.
One out at a time. First base. Vamos a ver.
Time, time,
There you
time.
go. Bruno le aventó la bola ahí. Is he filming?
Yeah, I think so. More material for the podcast. Let's go, Dodgers!
Double play. Double play. Get two. Oh! That's all right.
Dios.
One to go. One to go. And they got their last 5 or 6 batters, right? We need one more out. One more.
Sí, como quedan fuera. Vamos a ver.
Qué feo ganar que quedar fuera igual.
Bueno, pero una ronda más.
No, ellos.
Una semana más.
Exacto, una semana.
Dos
porque hay un
semanas.
bye.
Ok. Seguimos vivos, manito.
Es que a usted lo favoreció quedar el último.
We don't want
Más que los
to
cardenales.
No.
Pero los cardenales quedaron en el grupo, coño.
Let's get him here. Even though this is part of the foul play.
El grupo estaba criminal.
Right here. Right here.
You don't get any closer to this to make it.
¡Mierda!
Let's go, man! Let's go, man!
Shit, bro.
¡Se metió papá!
Once again, want to talk about the format. That was a very genuine celebration. And like I said, I was clearly rooting for the Dodgers. I was this close to actually buy a hat from Game 3. So with that, the Mets advanced, like I said, to the next week of playoffs, and the player superstar from the Mets, those one that clean up the Dodgers and the Braves, as the Styles will do with your car, where Spencer Mans, he went perfect 2 for 2. Sorry, 3 for 4 with 4 runs, a walk, a sac fly, and 4 RBIs. We also have Brady Barraez. He's came in from the injury, went 4 for 6 with a couple of runs and 3 RBIs. And Carlos Peluca TV, the producer of all the interviews, he went 2 for 6 with a couple of doubles. One that was clear the bases double against the Dodgers, a clean, clutch hitting moment for Peluca, and a run and 3 RBIs. I know you're waiting for your favorite section is next, so let's jump into Mateo's room and go into the fan voice. See you there. Dallas Cowboys banner, Rangers and Mets, along with the McQueen. You know where I'm at, your favorite section. The fan voice. Today, 2 questions coming from all over the world. The first one comes from Maracucho Forever from Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, Leo, all-Star game is ahead of us. I'm curious, have you participated in the Shalom All-Star games? And if so, how many times? Interesting question. Maracucho forever. I'm happy to say that I have been fortunate to be in 5 All-Star games. The last one in 2022, representing the Grasshoppers, the Garber Grasshoppers, and it is quite a unique moment, right? Because it's kind of the finalization of a remarkable season that I have done on an individual basis. However, to me, the most important achievement in a season is just to win the championship, as opposed to a personal milestone. But yes, I've been in 5 of those. Thank you for asking. And I'm pretty sure that if you start breaking more and more bats, probably you're gonna get there in no time. The next one comes from Giant Capitan from Oakland, California. Yes, Leo, what is your secret weapon to win in the playoffs? Is it the Grimmage? Wow. So I want to say that my secret weapon is my team. The passion that they put together, all those people just picking up each other up and making sure that we're ready for our next opportunity is definitely the secret weapon. But as long as I can have this little fellow, I mean, there's no harm on having it. And David Shaw can attest that when he went into the dugout to give me the line on game 1, he touched it and they won. Now, on this time, I'm going to hide it to the Cubs. They're not going to be able to touch it at all. But, yep, if it doesn't harm, just bring it, right? So, a little help, always good to have. With that, this week we're off. Next week, we're going to have the Big Boys playoffs. On the National League, the Brewers are going to go against the Reds, as well as the Mets against the Cubs. And if you want to have the time of your life watching National League games, you can also see the American League. But let's be honest, the Grimace is in the National League. Bring your kiddos, bring your wife, because the Mets guarantee you a fun time. So long.